What's up, people? Welcome back to Can You Believe That This Guy Is Dating Taylor Swift? My name is Ben, and I want you to love me because I love you. But only if you're subscribed. Today we're talking about Travis Kelce's infamous reality dating show, Catching Kelce. And even though I lived in Kansas City when this came out, this is the first time I've ever watched it. And guys, this thing kinda slaps. The ending to this first episode, one of the best moments in reality TV. And I mean, who wouldn't want to date this guy? I mean, he's so, what's the word? Quirky?
My name is Travis Kelce. I'm a professional football player for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's game day, baby! Because I'm looking for love.
He's also freaking rich.
Tight end Travis Kelce signed a 5-year extension worth $46 million.
And he's also creepy? A little creepy, maybe?
Hey there, lonely girl. Lonely girl. Don't you know it's lonely for me?
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that one bit.
Lonely girl.
Don't you know this lonely boy loves you? Horrifying. So we get Travis' wonderfully produced introduction, and now it's time to meet the women. And, well, there's 50 of them. That's right, 50 women from 50 different states. And I get it's a novel concept, but I don't really see why they did it this way, if I'm being totally honest. That's a lot of women, first of all. And second of all, if they're all from different states, I just feel like logistically, that seems like a nightmare. Logistically, that just seems difficult to coordinate a relationship. But maybe that's why Travis decided to date a woman who can fly anywhere at any time. Somehow all 50 women are swooning over Travis when he comes out.
Travis is so freaking hot.
And ladies, I really gotta know, is he? Is he? I mean, I know in like real life right now, he definitely is. He's a hot guy. But in this moment right here, is he? I mean, are those the moves that get women? Seriously. Are those High School Musical ass dance moves the thing that I'm missing?
He is so sexy. I'm like speechless.
That has to be the worst dance move I've ever seen in my life. If this guy had $2,000 of credit card debt and worked my job and did that dance move, every woman there would be spitting in his face. I guess I should just say if I did that, all those women would be spitting in my face. Extremely awkward run out aside, all these women are very interested in Travis Kelce still. I wonder why. And now all 50 women get 1 minute to introduce themselves to Travis, and this is our first chance to really meet the women, and let's just say there's some characters. One woman even feels an instant connection with Travis.
So Travis runs out on the field, and I turn around, and there he is, and we lock eyes. It was like this instant connection. I knew something was there.
This is Salma, and I think I relate to her the most because she's delusional.
I'm a girl that can get any guy. Any guy will drop to his knees as soon as I make eye contact with him.
Miss Connecticut.
But I'm telling you, Travis and I have this amazing chemistry.
During Salma's 1 minute, she gives Travis a license plate from a state he's not from and has no connection with because it makes her feel nostalgic, and she hopes one day that he'll fall in love with it too. And spoiler alert, the license plate actually goes on to win the whole show. Travis falls in love with the license plate, they make sweet love, and now Taylor is raising a half license plate, half football player child. And it's a nightmare. Okay, next we also meet London, who is...
I am a born-again virgin, so I am not a virgin, but from now on, well, from a few months ago on, yes, I am waiting till I'm married to have sex.
I'm also a virgin from a few months ago.
First of all, I'm a God-fearing woman, so I can be there for you spiritually, physically, mentally, for life, okay?
For life.
The Bible says, ask, seek, knock. I'm asking, seeking, and knocking on your door.
London hates sex and loves God. And, you know, no hate towards anyone in religion, but in this context, with Travis Kelce in 2016, maybe not the best move to say that you can't have sex till marriage. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there on a reality dating show in 2016 with Travis Kelce in 2016. Maybe don't talk about the fact that you guys can't have sex, especially when this is what you're up against.
I'm also known for my dance moves.
Okay.
These dance moves.
Eyes are up right now.
Yep, but you know what's going on.
I've lived 25 years on this earth. I swear to God, that's the first time I've ever seen a woman do that. And all I can say is, let's leave that to Terry Crews. The next woman we have is Annika from Minnesota, and she's kind of the quirky, zany, I'm not like other girls character.
I know that I will be a champion.
I'm digging the entrance.
Also, I just gotta say, why'd they make them run so far? Why'd we put Travis Kelce on the 50-yard line for this segment? Couldn't we put him in the end zone? I mean, Annika's literally winded by the time she gets over there. But despite being absolutely gassed, she lays the Riz on thick.
Actually do a really good fake stray cat.
You big cat person.
I had one. I had him for like 3 years and he's my boy.
There's a wasp in here, there's a wasp in here. I missed every fucking time. Die! Oh, it's still alive. Alright, the wasp was still a little bit alive when I picked it up with the toilet paper, but I didn't crush it, I flushed it down the toilet. So just let me know in the comments if you think it would have been nicer for me to crush it, or the drowning was the appropriate move. Alright, let's get back to the episode. Where was I?
His name is Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin is the cat's name.
Yeah. Is this my 60 seconds?
You have, I believe, started it.
No, this isn't my 60 seconds.
That was a little unfortunate.
That was a little unfortunate. We then have Crystal from Florida who comes in super hot.
Okay.
I caught the bouquet at my sister's wedding last weekend. It's meant to be that I'm here right now.
I hear you. That
I feel like this is a sign.
You a lot right there.
This is a sign.
And that doesn't put Travis off at all. He's totally cool with that. He's totally comfortable with that. Most 2016 NFL players love when you talk about marrying them the second you meet them. The second you meet them. And I have to believe during this segment with the 50 women, there are some plants because some of these 1-minute intros are just so unbelievably awkward.
I feel like we would be just like knock 'em dead team.
Okay, I hear you.
So other than that,
And some are even terrifying.
I'm gonna catch Kelce.
Hey Travis, run.
I'm gonna catch Kelce.
So Travis meets all 50 women, and now it's time for him to make his choice. But before he does, if you're enjoying so far, be sure to leave a like, and if you aren't subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. I'm hoping to get this video to 50 likes. Can we make it happen? I don't know. Let's get back to it.
In the NFL training camps, the first cut is always the biggest. That stands true tonight. Only 20 of you will be in the mansion for the rest of this journey.
That's right. He has to send away 30 women. 30 of them. And this is why I'm really hoping some of these are plants, because could you imagine going through this entire process, the entire casting process, just to get sent home after running a couple 50-yard sprints on a football field? That'd be so rude. But it makes sense, because this is how it works in football. Regardless, Travis picks which 20 women are going to the mansion.
Nevada, Oregon, Florida, Arizona, and Georgia. New Jersey, New Mexico, Mississippi, Connecticut, Kansas will be moving on into the mansion. Tennessee, Minnesota, Rhode Island, West Virginia will be moving on into the mansion. Colorado, Michigan, Kentucky, Washington, and Missouri. You are moving into the mansion.
Which means 30 women have to go home.
he didn't even get a chance to know me. And if he had, he would have really liked me. Because I'm a really good person.
I'm hoping she's a great actor because for some reason this just really got to me. Like, this just made me really sad and I hope she's not a real person. Allie, I hope you're fake and I hope you're a robot. But anyways, there are now 20 women who didn't take a massive L on TV. Sorry, Allie. And it's time for them to move into the mansion. And this is where things really start heating up, so stick around, people, because we're just getting started. The next 5 minutes of the show are just the women moving into the mansion, which isn't super exciting, but Jessica from Nevada does drop this absolute banger on the van ride in.
Ladies, I would like to cordially welcome you to me and Travis's mansion.
If I was every other woman there, I'd just go home. I'd just pack it up and drop out of the show. Once they get all settled down, it's time for the ladies to get their first taste of the NFL life. Because Travis's friends are throwing him a rooftop party to celebrate his new contract extension. That's right, it's totally his friends doing this, and definitely not the production staff, and this is definitely the only party that Travis had to celebrate his contract extension. The one where he invites 20 women that he barely knows, and there's a bunch of cameras around recording every move he makes.
Walking into the Roosevelt Hotel, my mind is like blown. You look down, you can see the whole entire city. I've never partied on a rooftop like this before, and the fact that we're here with Travis and his friends, and it just makes it so much better.
Now, I lived in LA, so I am familiar with this hotel, and I am familiar where it is. And let me just say, the rooftop is about the only place that you can enjoy this part of town. Hollywood Boulevard is my literal nightmare, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if on the way in, one of these women got spit on by a man in a Spider-Man costume. And now that we're at the party, we get to learn even more about the 20 women that are actually gonna be in the show, including Crystal from Florida's horrific backstory.
I'm Crystal, and I'm representing the beautiful state of Florida. I was entered in my first pageant at 6 months old, where my mom literally held me up on this stage.
Jail, 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 all of them, jail, now. Anyone involved in that 6-month-old pageant, jail.
What the fuck?
What the literal fuck? Crystal, if you're watching this, it's not your fault. You didn't deserve that, and it's not your fault. I hope you're seeing a therapist, because that's fucked up. Horrific backstory aside, we get some absolute bangers at this party, including Annika introducing herself the way I imagine myself in every social interaction.
Nice to meet you. I'm Anika. Just wanted to come introduce myself very awkwardly, and I did it.
Banger. And then Travis arrives. Ooh. Hey, look, it's Jason Kelce. And once Travis arrived, that's when the party really starts to heat up. Everyone wants their moment with Travis, including this super normal, totally not awkward conversation between Travis and our Delulu queen, Salma.
If a girl did cheat on you, would you ever go back to her?
No.
Good. I don't believe you.
But don't worry, she reads the room, recalibrates, and acts like a normal person again.
Are you a hopeless romantic?
Hopeless romantic?
I just have this feeling. I think you are. You believe in true love. It's your soup.
Travis doesn't feel awkward at all in the slightest, and Salma continues being the best body language reader around.
After I get done talking to Travis, I feel great. I feel like it's just a matter of time.
We will see you ladies later.
He's mine. I don't need to fight for him.
Salma's so good at reading people, she sees things that literally no one else sees. Like, literally nobody saw that as a positive conversation, but she's just operating on a higher plane that we can't even understand. But the crazy doesn't stop there, because Lolo from Washington says the most insane thing I've ever heard.
Well, I'm actually really excited to date Travis because it's gonna be new for me. First guy I was with was black and I never went back, and maybe down the road he will pop my white cherry.
I had to hear it, so now you have to hear it. I've actually heard it like 5 times now, so you have to hear it. Because I'm not gonna be the only one that heard that. You have to hear it too now.
Pop my white cherry.
I cannot suffer alone, please. Dear Lord.
My white cherry.
Let's move on to self-proclaimed fun-size Victoria, who says that Travis could use a little girl in his life. Wait, no. That can't be right.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Use a little girl in your life, huh?
So what are the advantages of a little girl?
The only advantage is that you're thrown in jail and we never have to hear those words uttered again. Seconds later, it's revealed that Travis was actually one of the judges at Crystal's 6-month-old beauty pageant.
So what are the advantages of a little girl?
And guys, that's not even the meat of this party, because the real drama here is that Annika from Minnesota is popping up in every conversation and it's rubbing all the girls the wrong way. Especially V-Rich from Mississippi, which I gotta be honest, I don't see how you could be mad at Annika after this banger.
Do you mind if I take a picture? Not at all. Let's go. No, I'm kidding.
But V-Rich is.
Anika, sit your little pigeon self down, you little bird, and get out of the way because you're blocking between me and my man.
That's the first time I've ever heard anyone be insulted by pigeon comparison. And I loved it. I loved it. It was awesome. I swear I'm trying to make this as concise as possible, but there's just so much info thrown at us in this first episode, so I'm really trying to give you everything you need to know. So here's some other bits of info. Lexi from Georgia owns her own clothing and makeup line, but Travis is nervous that maybe she's just here to promote her business. Ooh, scary, scary. We don't like when people are here for the wrong reasons. Avery from Colorado is the chillest woman alive.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I like it.
But her dad is a former NFL player who I've never heard of, and he is violent.
He was like, if you get some time with Travis, let him know that I will come and punch him in the face if he tries to pull anything. I was like, okay, Dad.
Veronica from New Jersey is a chef and she bakes pastries.
She is beautiful. And who doesn't love a good jelly-filled pastry?
We all love a good jelly-filled pastry, Trav, but I don't know. Hey, Trav, I don't know. Maybe lay off them this year? Maybe lay off the pastries this year, Trav. How about one more year? How about we go win one more ring and then you can have all the jelly-filled pastries you want, okay? Next, London steals Travis and asks him if he has a second to talk about the good word of the Lord.
And I'm hardcore Christian. Like, my mother and my stepfather are deacons. My grandmother's a minister. And so my faith is very important to me. It's 3 people in my relationship: myself, my man, and Jesus.
And the Bible says that marriage is supposed to be between one man and one woman. So you, straight to hell. Can't be having threesomes if you're gonna love God.
So do you believe Jesus died for your sins, or do you just believe in God? You feel saved, or are you just chilling, or?
Wow. I was just trying to make small talk with London and ask her about Tennessee.
And I know what you're thinking. All these vibes are kind of reminding me of our Delulu queen. Where is she? Well, I'm glad you asked, because while everyone's doing a Soul Train line, Salma's getting down and dirty on the dance floor. Wait, no, actually she just sits to the side and doesn't participate at all.
There are girls that try so hard to get attention. Some of the girls are partying, they're just, going crazy. And I'm like, I don't need to do all of that.
Salma just like me for real. Every time I go to the club, I also make occasional eye contact with one woman and never go up to talk to her and then spend the rest of the night believing that we're in love. Party ends with Travis letting them know that tomorrow there was going to be another elimination and 5 more women were going home. Kind of a buzzkill, Trav. Don't worry guys, the drama isn't stopping anytime soon. Naturally, when the women get back, they decide to keep the party going while they get ready for bed. I mean, they're in a mansion. There's 20 people in the house. Any one of them could be sent home tomorrow. Might as well have some fun, right? Well, they almost did have fun until someone decided to spill a little drop of wine on the stairs. The fucking nerve of these women. Now you might be thinking, what's a small splash of wine when we're throwing a party? Just clean it up in the morning, right? No. Instead, V-Rich calls a house meeting immediately.
So I had to call a house meeting.
Everybody's like, house meeting, and I'm like, we're all so tired from the party and half of us are drunk. Let's just go to bed and have a house meeting tomorrow morning. But they're like, no, we got something important to say.
Poor London was woken up mid-hibernation, but there was one woman who wouldn't come down, and can you guess who it is? The only woman that's been living in a completely different reality than anyone else? That's right. Our Delulu queen.
Clearly all eyes are on me, Of course, all eyes are always on me.
Cece from Michigan even tries to get her down.
Michigan, come on, worry about yourself. Are you here for Travis or are you here for Connecticut?
Bitch, I'm here for everything.
Are you here? What are you here for? You're here for everything. I think you're here for Travis.
And let's just say V-Rich's house meeting doesn't really go over great with most of the women.
Can I have everybody's attention?
V has elected herself house mom. I think it was a little ridiculous.
But we do find the culprit of the horrific wine spill.
Somebody spilled wine up the staircase and they just didn't care.
Somebody spilled wine on the stairs, but that was me. I just didn't want to admit it.
If you did it, just confess and say you did it. Why do we have to be immature about it? Like, just clean up.
And I just can't believe how big of a deal they're making over this little wine spill. Like, could you imagine if every time you were at a party and somebody spilled something, they turned all the music off and the lights on and made everyone think about their cleanliness? Nightmare. But during this meeting, Annika and V-Rich's beef really heats up.
You wipe yourself, flush the toilet. Exactly.
Wipe
like yourself. But you want to know what? It's late. We're tired.
You don't have to be rude, Minnesota. You do not have to be rude. And I don't mean to like single you out.
Single me the bro.
But, you know, a lot of times today, while, you know, other girls were trying to have their quality time with Travis, you kept butting in.
The drama's so real that even Cece gets drunkenly involved.
I just want to say I did not get any alone time with Travis tonight because, you know, I was trying to be respectful for y'all, to have y'all a little alone time and stuff like that. But next time, I'm not going to be so nice.
That is the stupidest threat I've heard all night.
It's not a threat. Hoe.
I just love how unsure Cece was of calling her a hoe there.
It's not a threat. Hoe.
There's just so much hesitation on the way out, you know? Should I call her a hoe? Is that too far? She really hasn't been that bad. Boy, oh boy. What happens next will blow your mind. Minnesota completely crosses the line.
I'm not threatening nobody. It's not a threat.
Minnesota, are you seriously that immature? Like licking wine while everybody's talking.
What? That's the first time I've ever heard that said. I mean, V-Rich is pissed.
Good meeting. Nika does not care at all. Like, she loves the fact that she's immature, and I'm just like, you're acting like a little girl.
Acting like a little girl? I don't think that's as bad of a move as you think, V-Rich.
So what are the advantages of a little girl?
I know who Travis is picking. So, anyways, everyone goes to bed, and the next day, Travis bros down with his boy and his brother, and they give their input on who they liked and how they felt about the women. And Travis narrows it down to 8 women facing elimination.
It's been an absolute blast getting to know you, but unfortunately, I have to send some of you home.
This is real now.
The 8 women that are chosen are Kara, Jordan, Salma.
I'm just excited. I see my picture pop up. I have a genuine connection with Travis. You know, it's not just a feeling anymore. It's real.
Please, please. Everyone knew that Salma's name was gonna be on that list.
If right now you're thinking, who the fuck is Jamie Lee? So was I. We are 47 minutes into this episode, and I swear to God this is the first we've seen of her. Anyways, the rest of the women of facing elimination are Lexi, Crystal, London, Victoria, and Cece. That's right, immature Annika stays alive.
Woo! The rest of the girls can go suck a
And honestly, that's not a bad tip. I mean, this is Travis Kelce in 2016. I feel like if one of them sucks a dick, he'll probably keep her around. But now it's time for elimination, and Travis is totally ready for it.
I'm not even sure if I know who really should be staying and who really should be going.
Good! Even though Travis is unsure, there's one person who is completely certain about her connection with Travis. That's right, our Delulu Queen!
I'm feeling pretty good. I look good, clearly, always. I know he likes me. I know we have this amazing connection.
Guys, the elimination is crazy, so let's get into it. The first woman to get cut is Kara from Kansas.
It's gonna be hard to root for the Chiefs the same now.
And I think losing a Chiefs fan is the biggest tragedy in all of this. The next woman on the hot seat is London.
Is religion the only thing we connect on?
I'm glad that we're having this opportunity because me being a severe Christian, yes, I know God, I love him. You've acknowledged to me yesterday, you know him.
I've never heard of anyone refer to it that way, and when you put it like that, it kind of makes it sound like a disease. Looking at your charts here, it looks like you've come down with a severe case of Christian. Anyways, Jesus gets sent back to Tennessee. Very blasphemous of Travis. He's gonna have to repent for that one. And this is when elimination really starts to heat up and the ending is awesome. Cece and Salma get questioned next, and it's spicy.
I know we connected. It's just funny. Last night when I wanted to address who was here for Travis, she didn't even want to come down for the conversation in the meeting.
When?
Like, I was banging on
No,
the
I was in the
bathroom door.
shower.
No, I'm like, come on, we about to have a meeting.
No,
I'm
banging on the door saying, come on, Connecticut, come on, Connecticut.
I was going
Let's
as
go
fast
downstairs.
as
And they
I
had
could.
to ask me, well, who are you here for, Connecticut or Travis? And what happened at the party?
Just for a second?
I'm listening to you. I understand it. I understand it, but I'm listening to what Travis.
And people, what happens next is heartbreaking, and I truly don't understand it at all. I mean, this entire episode, Salma has told us about this deep connection that her and Travis have that just bends the laws of reality. But somehow she gets eliminated.
I just do not see the connection. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to go back home to Connecticut.
And this catches Selma off guard, but now that it's been laid out for her, she realizes that maybe this connection that she's felt hasn't really been there all along. Oh wait, no she doesn't.
Who cuts someone who you connect with from the get-go. Like, you can't just get rid of a connection. It's in chemistry.
Pour one out for our Delulu queen. I mean, she's out there in the world right now thinking that every time Travis and Taylor make love, he's really thinking of her. And we gotta respect that. Travis goes on to say that he thinks there's a lot more to Cece that he wants to learn about, and she's the first woman to stay in the mansion. Yay! Go Cece! Yay, Cece, our party queen. He moves on to Crystal and tells her that he wishes she was still the little girl that he fell in love with in the pageant scene. Just kidding, that's disgusting. But he does think that she acts too much like a pageant contestant and doesn't really see any depth to their relationship, and he sends her ass back to Florida while one day she'll be able to put her own 6-month-old in a pageant. Jail. He moves on to Lexi and questions whether she's there for the right reasons.
I feel like towards you, like, I'm here for you. I'm not here for my brand, whatever else. Like, that doesn't even matter. Like, push that aside, strip that away. I'm Lexi, you're Travis, I'm here for you.
And Travis believes it. She stays, but unfortunately for Lexi, she does fart as she gets up.
You can sit by the bar.
Thank you, Travis. Oh.
Travis finds that gross, changes his mind, and sends her home. Just kidding. Now it's between Jordan and Victoria. His big complaint with Jordan is that she hasn't been doing the dance move with her boobs enough, and his big complaint with Victoria is that he just kind of sees them as friends, and he doesn't really see a romantic connection with her. He kind of just sees her in the friend zone. And guys, Victoria absolutely goes off here. It's one of my favorite moments in all of reality dating show history. Watch this.
Victoria, like I kind of see you in the friend zone. If I keep you around,
boom, boom. I mean, is that not one of the hardest moves you've ever seen? Friend zone my nuts. Come on. And guys, Travis, he gets horny.
that tells me a little more. I was not expecting that. That might have just sparked it.
Yeah, I think that sparked my boner. So Jordan gets sent home and she went on to team up with Terry Crews for a touring dancing titties show. And Victoria is the last of the 3 women who get to go back to the mansion, and Travis now sees a little bit of a romantic connection between the two. Woo! That's episode 1. Thank you all for watching. Please be sure to let me know in the comments if you want to see episode 2. I'm probably going to make it no matter what, but if we can get this video to 50 likes, I'll definitely get on it ASAP. If you are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe with notifications so you don't miss when episode 2 comes out. And until then, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.